Okay, it says we're live. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds just to make sure. I'm sorry. My response was, I'm glad you think so. That's a stream I worked on videos. But hello. I'm here with Alexis. Woo! Um, so I'm gonna be sort of playing over that previous Little Nightmares stream, and I just want to say before we start, please, like, don't go harassing Sandman or anyone else involved. Um, just not to add to it as well. Um, Sandman didn't really have much of a part of this. The only thing that happened, or the only way he's involved, is because it was on his stream. So just don't go harassing anyone, please. This over here. So we're gonna be talking about like everything that was said, like in sections. Like I'm gonna be pausing every now and then and responding to sort of what the problem is and well, yeah, what the problem is. Is this lined up? No, it is not lined up at all. There we go. Hey, that's my stream. Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing in this case, but yeah. He put a smiley face. um, Simon said, "Hey, that's my stream." Smiley face. Um, like I feel bad because this was a good stream besides that 20 minutes of it. Um, anything anyone wants to say before we start here, Alexis? Wonderful. Okay. I don't know how the volume is.
Adam and Eve is about to get disintegrated.
What's that?
The sheer fact
Oh, hi, dude.
that happened.
You want to see my friends
Oh
who
no!
eats people?
There's another one of these servers.
That's Dan and Sandman on the stream.
Anyways, so I found out something fun. I decided to click on a.
Okay, Dan is the deeper voice, Sandman is the higher voice. Dan's microphone's the louder microphone, Sandman's is the quieter microphone.
Game. You wanna know what the game was called? The game mode is called on Overwatch.
Can I use a TV person? Yeah, man. Can I use that TV real quick?
Play.
Mind if I take that TV off your hands permanently for life as you die slowly and lose all your blood?
Give it a hot second.
These people are mean. I just want to use the TV real quick and go in it.
So, hold on, can I just tell you the name of the lobby that I just found on Overwatch? LGBTQ only. If you are not
oh my gosh, you're kind of
LGBTQ, you will be shot.
Okay, so the title of the server that is being referenced here is LGBTQ only. If you are not LGBTQ, you will be shot. Keep in mind, this is a shooting game. This is not a actual threat. So that's just an important thing to keep in mind. And I'm assuming the title had to be changed to that because of, well, I'll mention that in a moment.
And I refreshed the page after joining someone's map and leaving it, and it was off of the air.
This dude's watching TV in his bathroom. Hey, dude, can I borrow that TV real quick? Yeah, let me borrow it.
Context: there's someone watching TV in the bathtub.
Fine, I guess I don't want it.
Little Nightmare stuff.
I wanted a TV. No one's letting me have a TV.
I'll have to describe the context because I don't think you can see the screen stream. I mean, you can see it, but it's frozen probably.
I mean, I get it, says Sparky. Oh, you do get it, huh? You do get trying. Is that you get that?
Okay, so here's what I said in chat. I mean, I get it, safe place, because there's like a lot of homophobes in games like that. Like, I know specifically in a lot of shooting games, like GTA, for example. That's some experience I've had. Um, I said, but also the title's ironic. But yeah, because that is in fact a shooting game, so I get that. Um,
Safe place, cause there are a lot of. Yeah. It is pretty. Yeah. But it's no, trust me, Sparky. Like, there's like LGBTQ like acceptance servers that if you join them, by the way, I've joined one to see what it was like, and it's like chill, no kill, and you join it, and like if they'll ask you, are you LGBTQ, and if you say no, they'll start yelling at you and kick you from the game.
and here, honestly, that's understandable because of. I mean, I'll mention this in the chat. I don't know if you can see the chat live over here. It looks like you can. Like, I get if someone who isn't part of that community is kicked out of the server that's specifically made for that community, because like safe places are needed. Um, like I said this to Alexis earlier, and I think I said it later in the chat as well. But like, there's so many places where people are just so hostile toward others just for being part of the LGBT community. And places like this exist so like they can play the game without having like homophobia, transphobia, that kind of stuff. Because yeah, yeah. So if you like play somewhere where you know you're not going to be discriminated against, you're obviously going to have a lot better of a time with the game. Um, so I honestly do get that. And I see why someone who's not part of that community would be kicked out for being part of that community. Yeah. Like, if you are a majority group, I don't know how well you could hear Alexis there, because it likes to, like, muffle the phone sounds. But, um, like, if you're part of a majority group who is or has been in the past oppressive toward other groups, and there's, like, a safe place that is made just for that group, it's, I feel like it's not really, like, I feel like it's okay for well, I think I already said it, but a safe place to exist where yeah, and that's a like very good point to make there. Um, like one group of people here has like hate toward them just for existing and has been oppressed just for existing, and the other people just aren't being included in safe places for that group. There's a difference between those two types of exclusion. Um, any further comments before I move on? Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie, I'm sorry. We are old, I am cold, grab a blanket.
It's like most feminists nowadays. It's not like they're trying to make a difference of accepting everyone. They're trying to make a difference of killing all
I
men.
really want to join a.
Alright, there's the thing with the feminism and the killing all men thing. So, some people seem to take the kill all men thing seriously, and I don't know why. It's I, I I don't know how some people don't understand that part is not serious. And yeah, like like the group literally is trying for equality. Like I'm trying to think of examples right now, but I'm kind of on the spot. uh, but oh, um, I was gonna mention about the we're on feminism and how it's the claim was that it is sort of like not for equality, it's for going against men and killing all men. Yeah, yeah. The audio bar didn't go up, so I really hope that picked up your voice, but I don't think it did, which is annoying. But yeah, I don't know why it just doesn't like phone audio. um, that's also true. Um, but here, I'm looking on a feminist page that I in fact follow on Instagram, and let's see what there is. Um, yeah, it's not just like, ooh, man bad, woman good. No, it's like everyone should just be put on equal ground. Like here, I see a lot of body positivity as well as trans rights and just general equality for everyone. Um, and back before I was informed about this, um, like, I don't know what I said. I want to rephrase that. If I don't know if I worded that right. Back when I was uninformed about this, I don't know if I said what I said before, but I thought like, well, duh, you can just tell by the name, but the name comes from back when I might be incorrect here, but I think it comes back from when like women weren't allowed to vote and stuff, and it's just been a movement for equality, and it's just expanded to like equality.
mindset is so stupid because that's obviously incorrect considering it literally is, in most situations, getting rights. And when you already have those rights, how is the person going to be superior?
Yeah. Literally exactly that. I honestly don't think there's much more that I can really add on that. What Brad asks, what stream was problematic and why was it problematic? And some people have no idea what's going on. Um, we're referring back to a previous stream and disputing some claims that were said as
I'll bring it back.
okay. Um, I'm sort of like, and Alexa's sort of helping me too. And by helping me, I mean she's doing a big part in this, and I really appreciate it. Um, but disputing some of what was said because it was said in a not good mindset, and um, that's what we're talking about. The stream here is what was the problematic stream. Um, and again, don't go harassing anyone that was in it. There was just a lot of uh, like anti BLM, anti LGBTQ, and anti feminism like claims that were made here, and I would like to sort of give my comments on. Yeah, it's not your fault at all. That's why I've been stressing not to harass anyone involved, and especially don't harass Salmon because this was just on his stream. He, you might have noticed, is not the one making these claims. Um, no, it's not. Oh dear. I don't know. Okay, moving on.
Those servers and see what it's like to get yelled at by multiple people.
No, it's much worse than you expect. Like they'll start using slurs and like racial slurs.
Okay, I'd like to add right here. Um, I am absolutely not saying using racial slurs are okay. I do not. I I would not say that's an okay thing to do. Please absolutely do not use racial slurs. Obviously. Um, I'm not saying that just because, um, like, he went into their safe place, that it's okay for them to use racial slurs. It's absolutely not okay. And that was, again, not a good thing to do. Um, anyway, proceeding.
Shit, racist.
I was once called the N-word because of the fact that I said I wasn't LGBTQ. They were like, screaming.
I know I keep pausing it every few seconds, and at this rate, it's gonna last hours, but, um, he wasn't called this from what I've heard just because of being straight. It was because of being in a safe place that like safe place for LGBT members when not being one of those members, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of the group. So it was not in fact just because he was straight, it was the context as well. Uh, yeah.
Alright. Like, they did not like the fact that I was not that way, man. I was not the way of the... I'm gonna make so many LGBTQ people mad at me. They're gonna be, like, screaming at me. I'm gonna get so many hate polls after
But
me
I really want to
because of
join
that.
those servers that just want to get yelled at and see what it's like.
Don't hate on Sandman for this. Yeah, just don't hate on Sandman for that, please. It's it's sort of just following what a friend's saying. And I don't think there was a whole lot of thought put into that. Um, hello. Anyway, proceeding.
I told you what it's like.
Yes, I want to get yelled at. And it's like Isaac, where he wanted to be called a
I mean, I don't think you should be there if there's somewhere meant as a safe place. No, it's not a safe place, all right, Sparky. It's not a safe place. It's just like Sparky. You don't get it. It's not a safe place, all right, for them. It's more of a, hey, if you are this, if you're like me, all right, join. And if you're not like me, then I'm going to scream racial slurs at you and tell you to get the fuck out. And then that's how it ends up.
So I think I've talked about everything there already, pretty much. But um, it's again not because he is straight that was the problem. It was the fact that it was a place that's meant to keep out homophobes and stuff. It's a place that's meant for safety to avoid discrimination. Um, and not being part of that community again defeats the point of the safe place. So yeah, it's not literally just because like, oh, you're straight, I hate you. No, it's you're not supposed to be in this place that's like made to keep out discrimination, and like you joining in here is sort of going against what this was made for. Um, because I know from experience that there is a lot of problems on public game lobbies.
Recently Minecraft. It was like Guess the Build or something, and someone was being heavily homophobic.
Yeah, and like instances like that are exactly why these places exist. And I'm kind of sound like a broken record here, so we're gonna move on.
People still don't seem to understand, so.
Yeah, and the people that think this is just gonna bounce right off, and they're like people who are the ones that are aggressively claiming this stuff are the ones that aren't gonna want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they say that exactly, like word for word almost. I mean, obviously I'm lying about the word for word part, but that's basically what every experience I've had joining a server like that is. It's more if you're not, then die.
What did he just say?
Um, his experiences, like every time he joined a server that's meant for like LGBTQ, like safe servers, um, the thing would be where they'd be like, if you're if you're part of the community, we like you. If you're not, then die. And
Once again, we're allowed to joke about that type of stuff because we're the ones that have had to deal with people dying because of that. Like, legitimately, not, oh, well, go die a straight person. Like, I'm not saying I do that personally, but it's also not an awful thing to do. I'm not saying go tell people to die, but like, it's a joke. And once again, the whole like, oh, well, if a straight person did that, yeah, it would be different. Because once again, they're not the oppressed, they're the oppressors.
yeah, this is somewhat related to the whole oppressed versus oppressors thing. Um, only like somewhat, but there's this is just something interesting that I've learned in the past couple years. There's so much LGBT like erasure. How do you say that? Erasure, just erasure. Yeah, that word. Erasure. Um, in history, like I didn't realize Abe Lincoln was freaking bi. I was never taught this, along with so much other stuff. Okay, lots of people harass you because you're not part of their thing or something, but you should just do and carry on with your day. There's no need to attack people. I get that if it's like this isn't just a normal situation where someone just went up and attacked Daniel for not being gay or something. This is him like going into a safe place like meant for people to have a safe place away from like people who discriminate against the community.
Someone like comment that?
Yeah, Brad.
Straight people. And I'm not saying to go tell people to like die, but like you're not oppressed, so people need to stop acting like straight people have all this like people the gays are upset about, the straights. They really need to calm down. Like, it's okay to be straight. Yeah, no shit. It's the accepted thing. Are you killed for being straight? No. Could I be killed for not? Yeah, I could.
Sorry for all that added. There was ye. Sorry, but I'm gonna continue on the video. Sorry, he made a jump. He did not make. Well, he attempted to jump. No, he made the jump. Okay.
In my class, be like, "Can I get a Hoya?"
Wait, what?
Oh, I hated that.
Well, yeah, I definitely don't like the racial slurs thing, but I mean, that's how I think of LGBTQ now. Anytime it's mentioned, I'll think of.
He now thinks of LGBT community all whenever he hears about us, he automatically thinks of the racial slurs now. And my response was, don't associate something a small group of people did with a whole community.
What happened?
With the joining on the LGBT safe server and then being called racial slurs for being there and being attacked for being on there.
What? Like, yes, stereotypes. It's almost like that's exactly what we're trying to stay away from.
Yeah.
Mr. Straight Man.
Yeah. Again, not saying it's okay to use racial slurs. I'm absolutely not saying that. Do not do that. There's a whole movement against doing that. Multiple movements, but yeah. And we'll be talking more about that when that comes up.
I'll think, anytime it's mentioned, I'll be like, the fucking Overwatch servers? Not again, not again.
Haha,
As I'm
stuck.
targeted.
Now how does it feel to be left in the elevator?
You know how like some people like for instance my friend Colin are like targeted because they support LGBTQ. It's the opposite way around. If you're not part of it, almost that like if you're not like the president or in the fan club like top elites of it, you'll be like executed and shot 13 times in the chest.
For not being gay?
Yeah, no one is.
Are you kidding me?
I haven't heard of anyone being killed for not being gay.
It's almost like it's the opposite, and that person is just being terrible, making assumptions because they had one bad interaction that wasn't nearly as close to what happens to people in the community every single day. But, just straight humor, right? Haha, funny.
Yeah, it's not okay. I need to listen to that again. Just one moment. I need to refresh my mind on what I'm responding to.
I'll think, anytime it's mentioned, I'll be like,
Oh, okay.
I'll think, anytime it's
no,
mentioned,
fast
I'll be
forward a little
like, they were.
Like, you're not going to be killed for not being gay. However, like Alexa said, there are people, or even just in the LGBT community in general, rather, but there are people who are literally just existing, just living their lives, who literally just are part of the community, and that's it. And they are killed just for that. And like joking that people are gonna get killed for being straight, like, no, that's not how this works.
At all.
Any further comments?
Once again, you're not oppressed.
Like, one group is marginalized, and the other group for years has been marginalizing that group. So like I said earlier, exclusion between like those two types of exclusion that I mentioned earlier, there's a bit of a difference. Okay, moving on.
Very angry. Alright.
Fine, I freed you from the elevator.
Oh no, they killed her, yeah, and my father before I was
Oh,
born.
wait, no, rewind. We missed something.
Nice.
You know what?
Before I was born.
It was LGBT shot my mother.
Wow, what a comedic genius.
I really didn't understand the joke very much. I don't get the funny. Where is the funny? Someone please tell me. Jokes have a punchline.
Born. Nice, bro. Okay, this person.
I'm in fact part of the LGBTQ.
Oh, this is the
Oh.
leader of the match. They're being toxic. They're making themselves invincible so they can't be healed. I just use Deadeye all the way.
Invisible. Invisible.
Yeah. You know, it's working out. You killed my mother. I know, because I watched you. You're the one who killed my mother that day.
Yeah, I was also there.
It's the backing up front thing. It's honestly don't go out to say man. But that was in response to the I am in fact part of the community as well as a feminist. And that was typed when he mentioned about the killing all men thing and the killing all straights thing. But I don't understand the joke about the you gay, you killed parent.
Lol, straight humor.
This goes on for a bit, so we're gonna fast forward a tiny bit.
that you're saying, and I don't appreciate someone saying, please stop.
Okay, so I said, I know you're somewhat joking about certain parts of what you're saying, but there's some serious issues with what you're saying, and I don't appreciate what you're saying. Please stop. So that's what he's gonna respond to here in a moment.
Okay, fine, I'll stop. But you did murder my parents. Also, like I said, some of it, which means that means he's not deflecting the fact that he murdered my parents.
I don't get that still. It honestly sounds like a way of deflecting from what has been said. But moving on.
Oh no.
You're not hiding the fact very well now, are you, Sparky? The dog. 6. And also 66. Depending on where you're at. Yeah, why'd you have to kill my parents, bro? Not cool. Like, bro, not cool.
Oh my god.
Shut the front
This
door.
goes on for a while.
Shut the front door.
He said it like
Cool
7
beans,
times.
dude.
Like, we get it.
Cool beans, dude.
You
Shut
have
the
some
front door.
you have some
You're not even
homophobic
speaking proper Canadian.
tendencies.
This is
Yeah.
an actual thing I've heard someone say.
Nah, shit.
I just watched that man's head go.
Shut the front door. No, he
Oh,
shut
I just
the front
baited
door.
that guy. No! He shut the
Okay.
front door!
Impressive.
But how's the sink gonna get in? Like, come
Oh,
on,
the
put
What
that
did
sink
you
thing
thing.
say?
in, bro.
Oh, someone said shut the front door, and then someone in chat was like in asterisk shuts the front door, and that's why Dan was like, no, he shut the front door. How are the sinks gonna get in? And then here's here's where the BLM comparisons start to slowly come in. It builds up a little bit over time.
How is he gonna get in? You're excluding the sync community? I really want to do that. I know I won't because Marky's gonna yell at me.
I don't yell at people for no reason. If you know not to do something because someone is going to be upset, maybe think about why what you're saying is upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
Like the what did he say there? I have to rewind slightly.
Shut the front door. Shut the front door.
Why is it
You're
snapping to certain
sickest.
things?
He's done with his bullshit.
I like how you just casually die. No! Front door.
Oh wait, no, it's
The
past that.
same.
Nice.
When you're dead. Dun, dun,
Also,
dun.
you need to repeat this, but like I am a very opinionated person, so I speak my mind.
You
Okay, that's the Doomfist is targeting me specifically at this point.
Nice.
you rewind?
How is he
Where
gonna
was I?
get in? You're excluding the sync community?
Okay, you're excluding the sync community. Here's where the BLM stuff comes in there. If just for future reference here for listening to the rest of the stream, syncs are representative of African Americans.
That's not racist.
No. So keep that in mind for listening to what is going to be said. Oh, dies. Wonderful.
I like how you just casually die. No! No! Gavin's being Syncist and Dorist. With his Dory memory. It's kind of ironic, ain't it? How dare you? You stupid Syncist. All of you are the same. With your sinks that you don't let in. Or they will die. They will die, I mean.
Okay, the person in chat I don't think realized the comparison that was being made, so the they will die, I will burn them part. I don't think they literally meant it in the way of the comparison that was happening. I think they misinterpreted the joke. Not realizing the serious thing that was being compared here. But I think if you're going to be Syncist and Dorist, then die. You're all the same. Comment he made. Like this is from the view of basically minorities toward people who are like being oppressive toward them. There's it's I don't even know what to say about that.
Don't be an idiot.
Yeah, I I hope that I hope chat and viewers, I hope you understand what was wrong there. It's people don't just be like, "Ugh, you're all the same toward a whole group of people, like just because it's not like they're being harmless. It's people that are being harmful toward others. Um, and I feel like it's okay to not like homophobes and to not like racists.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my take. Proceeding.
No, bro, let that sink in, bro. He's gonna freeze out there. It's cold. Come on, bro. Stop being Syncist and Dorist.
What to do?
Sorry, I'm not laughing at that.
I
I'm
don't know
laughing
what
at a
to
joke
do.
I made.
Owie.
Okay.
I'm dead now.
I don't know what to do. Oh, I see some. Who's that? I see like.
I don't know if he got that glitched out up there.
I'm dead.
Okay. Off topic. I don't think you
When
can
you're
see
dead.
what I'm pointing to at all. But
Dun, dun.
what if I do that? Yeah, you won't be able to see. Okay.
Okay, the Doomfist is targeting me specifically at this point.
Nice.
Like there's literally a Doomfist targeting me. He's only been going after me. Yeah, there he goes again. So I'm being targeted on the server. It's actually by the person who's abusing their powers as the owner of the map. They just keep targeting me whenever, because I killed them after juking them out. I killed them while they had their owner god powers
This part's just video game stuff.
and they weren't too appreciative of that. It won't be cold if he burns. See, you're being Sinkist and Doris. What if they're metal door, right? There's two different types of doors. Are you Dorist or are you metal Dorist?
could hear
There's
the
two different
sigh.
types of
Yeah.
Dorist. There's the metal Dorist
Okay.
and the regular normal Dorist. The normal Dorist. Oh no, I'm gonna create like an entire like
Racism,
like
haha.
I'm gonna be like hung for like then.
Obviously, people aren't going to be happy about not okay jokes. Like, there's dark humor, but this isn't that. This is just not good in general. Like,
Mhm.
there's a difference between dark humor and what this is.
Yeah. And what it is not okay.
Absolutely.
Climb up and pull the lever at the top of the elevator. Don't trust it. Don't trust him. He's lying to you. He's probably Doris as well. To be honest, he always seemed like the Doris type of person.
This goes on
to me,
for a
to be
while.
honest.
Then climb up, pull the lever, and get on top of the elevator.
Don't do it. He's lying. He's a terrorist. Before it comes up all the way, he's lying to you again. He's being Doris again for the 5th time on a weekend.
And get on top of the elevator. Oh, I know.
Do you know that your sister is a mister, your brother is your
Hey,
father?
no! Again?
Again? Wait, again? How many times has your sister been a mister? Wait.
So that part, to me, sounds like casual transphobia, but I'm not sure.
What did he say?
He'll repeat it again, so
Hold on.
listen.
I was making a joke. Wait, what's no again? I'm assuming you died. Like a little bitch. Sandman dying. 6 did it right. No, she
Okay,
didn't.
so I had
He
said
won.
here, repeat that joke, except I misspelled joke, but
6 is a terrorist. Everyone knows it. Don't hide
What?
the facts.
I have no
Shoot
idea.
children instead. It's much more fun.
I mean, he's kind of not wrong about that, but he didn't mean it the way that he was correct about.
I really can't hear him.
Oh, okay. The thing he
Well,
said there,
can't really hear him. Sorry.
Ah.
English.
He said 6 is a terrorist. He called me and 6 terrorists just cause.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I mean, he's somewhat correct about 6 in a specific way from a specific view. But it wasn't meant in context of the game, it was just an offhand comment. Okay, here. This person says, Sparky told you to repeat the. I know I misspelled joke, but.
Sparky told you to repeat the Coke?
I spelled it with a K.
What?
That's what Gavin said.
Joke.
I die still. Don't ever leave me again, alright?
Oh, me? Oh, I said your sister is a mister, your brother is your father. I didn't get that.
It was an Alabama thing mostly, but that first line, what he said was, your sister is a mister, your brother is your father. And it might just be the way I'm interpreting it, and I could just be making something out of nothing here, but the your sister is a mister thing, like, I don't know, it kind of sounds like transphobia.
Say that's the case, it would be your brother's and sister, you know?
I mean, yeah.
Because we respect people and their pronouns here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the person you're talking to currently. We're talking about.
What was I gonna say? Frick, what was I gonna say? Heck. Okay. I don't mind, Alabama jokes. They're literally just, none of them are serious. They're not based on actual hate. I don't mind that part at all. I really don't care about that part.
Yeah.
But it's the transphobia for me.
The
Finish it
blatant
all the way, but I actually
homophobia and
forgot
racist
about it.
hate.
So, that's
I'm blocking
fun.
your way.
It's not transphobia. You know what? I'm just gonna leave.
If you want
Wait, no, Brad. Wait, how is it not transphobia? Brad, I'm confused. Please explain. I mean, it'll take like 15 seconds till you hear this because stream delay, but still. The connotation there is definitely meant to be negative. And it's played off like a joke, just like the whole Alabama thing. But there's sort of a difference there.
And like,
I don't know, it's just not. But even if we don't consider what that was transphobia, there's still everything else that was said. It's not intended to be.
how do you know?
That's true. Yeah.
You're not in his head. He wasn't directly talking to you. I don't mean to be an asshole, but you're trying to defend someone who should not be defended.
And plus, even if this one instance isn't transphobia, there's, like I said, still everything else that's being said here too. So in the with everything else that's being said, I could definitely see that being it.
There was at least a full 20-minute video of him being, once again, racist and homophobic, and pretty sexist, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna hear.
You'll have to go through
Next.
me. So you think you can beat your
Okay.
old man, huh?
That's a sweet moment, the hold my hand thing. When Mono Grab shakes his hand there. That was sweet.
Hey, look, Rain.
I did say Alabama about that part of the joke.
Alabama.
But when it came to...
Hey, look,
Oh, so I'm the bad guy for saying it's not transphobia. Brad, it's for defending him, and it's with the context of everything else that's being said here too. Why is Facebook Messenger open?
Once again, not to be rude, but don't act like the victim in this situation. Like, it's nothing serious. It's a claim. There's no need to get defensive.
Oh, Brad says, and defending him a little bit. Brad says, and defending him a little bit. This person?
Yeah, you are a bad person if you're defending blatant homophobia and racism.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna sit here and make me feel bad for telling you otherwise. Or telling you that, I mean. Like, I'm not going to tell you otherwise. Like...
And Brad, you not seeing it kind of, like, disappoints me a little, considering you yourself are a minority. So, I don't know. I'm going to continue.
Your brother is your father, your sister is a
Okay, here in chat, I didn't understand the... I just wanted more clarification on the sister is a mister part, so I was like, hey, could you please explain it? I just said it's not transphobia. I'm not defending him. You're defending the claim that it's not transphobia.
See, that's just the whole bloodline, and your cousin is a sink, and your other cousin is Sinkist.
No.
And his name's Gavin.
That was his response to the.
Are we back at this again?
Yeah, I asked why the sister is a Mister part is a joke, and like what the joke's about. Like, could he explain it, please? And that was the response. Deflecting.
Yeah.
And then Gavin has a cousin named Daniel who no one likes. He's the inferior Daniel.
I don't get the sister is a Mr. Park. Can you please explain it? That's what he says.
Don't worry about it, Sparky. That's for a late. Sorry, the adults are talking.
Wait a minute. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Hold on.
And I'm the only adult here, because apparently I'm the only one who's not Sinkist, Gavin.
Oof.
And possibly Sparky too, because you were defending the Sinkist. To be fair, he wasn't making fun of Gavin, so therefore he's also Sinkist. He even apologized, which means
he said
he's
no for
definitely
real.
Sinkist.
Tell me.
No, you're for real Sinkist, and also nice to Gavin, so therefore are an exclusive member of the Sinkist fan club, which is a true fan club probably. There's a fan club for everything, and I don't doubt it for a second.
Well, you should join my fan club called Bakugo is overrated.
See, I mean, I already am part of it, so it's a bit hard to join it again, I'll be honest. I mean, creating 2 accounts is, I'm pretty sure, not allowed. Oh, what's happening? Oh, you're gonna die. I bet that you'll die within the next 2 minutes, or 3.
Uh-oh.
Was I right? I try to be nice to everyone, even especially nice to be.
Okay, my response here was very sassy. But it was I try to be nice to everyone, even if it is exceptionally hard to be nice to you. So, we're gonna continue.
Hard to you. You're right, it is. I've learned that from many different problems from the past, and probably.
He said he agreed that it is hard for me to be nice to him, although he meant it in a little bit of a different way, because of problems in the past. We're not going to bring that up now.
The future.
That's not what we're talking about.
Yes, arguments.
We've argued in the past, basically.
Him
and I just don't get along.
It's like me and Tasha. We always get in an argument somehow. It's that. Oh no! To be fair, she doesn't watch Sparky, so you're good on that end, but. Like, jeez.
Why is there a sink with a gun in my house? Wait.
I said the sink assassins. They were tired of your shit, Gavin. They were tired of it. They didn't like you anti-Sinkist anymore. Alright, you sink protesters, stop blocking the street.
There's where it really solidified the comparison between Sinkist and BLM protester. The stop blocking the street thing.
Once again, blatant racism.
That's a bit too much, I feel.
Help the minigun.
Yeah, I know, the sink party was tired of your shit.
Get the airstrikes. Uh-oh, it's falling.
No.
But when he said that he's probably gonna get in trouble, I was like, yeah, uh-oh. Can we not have BLM comparisons here?
Please.
Hey, what if I
I'll let
stand
you
under
die,
it?
anti-Sinkist.
Is that a TV I can use? Oh, never mind.
Sometimes yes and no.
My TV!
Got crushed.
Oh no, his TV.
Brad.
My goodness, Brad.
Can we have BLM comparisons here? Sparky says.
that may or may not have been why I said stop blocking the street.
So there we have confirmation that this is in fact a very purposeful comparison.
Mhm.
I want my channel to
okay.
be a safe place, please.
It's gonna be very controversial.
I don't know why it's didn't display in this chat, but it displayed on screen. I want my channel to be a safe place for everyone despite their sexuality, race, or gender.
Sorry, Sparky.
I'm trying to read and play at the same
Wait,
time.
hold on.
It's
Wait, no,
hard.
hey, hold on. You can't say that. It's not a safe place for me. You're an asshole to me.
I mean,
Yeah, it's not a
Sorry,
safe
if you
place
hear
for
mouth
straight
sounds, I'm like gnawing on my lip.
Fine.
people.
That's
You're just against that.
Okay, I have an issue with this too. I said that my channel is a safe place for everyone, basically. He's like, no, you can't say that. It's not a safe place for me. You're an asshole to me. You know what? You're against straight people. That's what this proves.
okay. Like, I've never met an oppressed straight person because it's not possible for a straight person to be oppressed. They never have been. They've been, once again, can't say that word right now, the freaking oppressors.
You're allowed to swear, I don't mind. Unless you mean because of...
I can't, my sister's around.
Okay, I see. Ooh,
Or
response.
I'm trying not to say the big one.
Oh, okay.
But, it's, I don't know, it's just not an okay thing to say that, and make the comparison that, even if it's indirect, that straight people are treated as lesser than, because they're not.
Fred says, the only reason I did that is because I was being targeted for a minute because I was apparently defending him. He didn't say it was transphobia, nor it wasn't. If I was defending him, he would have said that it wasn't. If I was against him, I would have said that it was, but he said neither.
What?
I have no idea. He never specified. You can tell that it wasn't meant in a good way, like, especially with the context. Like, literally
You weren't
everything
being
that
targeted. You literally made a statement that we responded to. That's how conversation works, Brad.
it was. Yeah, but you said it's not transphobia. You opened that, Brad. That wasn't us. Like,
Yeah, that means
against you.
that you're the one that tried to specify. So you can't pin that on me or Dustin.
Yeah.
Or Sparky. I don't know.
I'm good with either. I really don't care.
Okay, I forgot that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, people exist.
At this point.
Have you heard of a trap? What does that have to do with this?
And what? Like, there's multiple meanings to that word.
Yeah.
At this point, it's proven.
but I'm straight.
Okay, there, Sandman kind of literally just disproved that. Sandman's but like, I'm straight. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Literally, there's nothing. I don't. I made a comment in chat, like, I've never not been friends or not liked someone because they are straight. I've only not been friends with them because we don't get along together or they just have done not nice things. Obviously, it would be very dumb for me to discriminate against someone based on their sexuality, gender, or race.
It's invalid.
It was literally just what you said used against you. And it didn't make sense that way. I don't think that's much of a valid.
Not.
I don't think that we should proceed.
Probably.
Okay.
Actually, I have no idea.
What do you mean?
I can't be a fair judge. I can't be a fair judge against the case of anti-syncist people, Gavin.
Facepalm
Blocking the
sounds.
streets, stopping us from living our lives. You know, I'm just gonna make a famous internet video of hitting you with my car.
I don't know what to
I hit
do.
all of them. You don't know what to do. Gavin also probably doesn't know what to do when I'm gonna hit him with my car. Blocking the
What?
street.
You failed, 6. I hate you, 6. You suck.
And also, I was at the stream for the context, and this stream is the context. The racism and homophobia is the context. So I feel like that statement really isn't too far of a stretch to say it's transphobia.
Mm-mm. Like, I don't think he would have, like, judging by the other things he's said in that tone, and considering they've been offensive, I'd say that probably wasn't any different, so.
Yeah.
You know who else failed? Yeah, Sparky at being a safe place for everyone.
Hey.
What?
You're an
Stop
all-star?
arguing!
No.
I thought he said something about Gandalf.
Person.
That was very
No,
confused.
you can't
Stop
fix
arguing.
that.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. That means you're calling everyone in that exact list of people that you said.
I asked him to mute him. So that's why we can no longer hear him. Okay. Let me get my mind fully working. I mean, apparently you definitely should do that before, like,
Any
defending,
arguments?
yeah, and defending claims of transphobia.
Mhm.
It's already down fries. Or go though. Hi, go group. Go was hi you L other incoherent stuff. Keyboards fail. Okay, but that's basically the end of that, considering that's the end of where he could talk. um, also, this doesn't have to do with any like bigotry or anything. But here, we're just gonna turn off screen share. We're gonna be staring at a black screen for a minute. Sorry. But there was a time like um after I had Sandman mute him, he would just start saying no repeatedly in the chat. And I was like, hey, please stop spamming no. And I was like, if you don't stop, like I'm giving you a warning. You're here for Sandman. Talk to Sandman. Don't spam no in the chat. You're not here to talk to me. And he kept saying no in chat, so I blocked him. And he was like, I said it once, which was very much not true. You can literally see the replay of the chat, but I kind of already exited, so I can't really. Oh, no, I did not exit. I can pull it up. I forgot that I was going to mention this part, so let me get this part back up. Alright, let's fast forward to the chat. Okay, this wasn't far enough in. Let's fast forward quite a bit. Hopefully, the chat updates. Once again, sorry about Dan. I don't blame you. You couldn't have predicted that. Yeah. Simon, this really is not your fault.
Yeah, like, no one could have predicted that he was just gonna go on and say all that awful stuff. Like, don't blame yourself.
Yeah, you are not responsible for his actions.
Mhm.
And this is why I keep saying, please do not attack anyone involved, especially Sandman, please. TV sounds. But here he said it once. Here's one time, 2 time,
And, like, I remember
3, 4.
a while ago,
as well as others that it's not loading.
Like,
I'm so
you were having issues with Dan as well. Like, I remember it's happened. Like, it's not like you're just being like, it's happened before, trust me. Like, I was there when you informed me about the situation, and it was a long time ago.
Yeah. And it's not like I just argue with people just because, or just fight with people all the time. Like, out of
Mm-hmm.
my 3 closest friends, I don't think I've ever had one, like, besides maybe small little petty things like in Minecraft or something. For example, lighting Alexis on fire.
Burnt my pickaxe.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
But we've never had, like, any big arguments like I did constantly with Dan. So that kind of goes to show that, like, one of us is problematic and that one of us is not me. Um, Considering I've been friends with Alexis for, like, over 6 years now, and we haven't had one frickin', like, what I would consider a fight.
Justin, I'm confused.
I have no idea. This is not funny at all. Things in the video shouldn't have been said. But you shouldn't make these jokes based on something that happened or not. I get the situation here because I've been called different things all the time, but it's not being part of it. Oh, because of not being part of a group. But again, the jokes should not be ongoing. They're offensive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are I I'm confused. You're saying what I'm saying.
I'm very confused.
Me too. Brad.
Unless he's talking about, like, street suck jokes.
Yeah, but once again, not at marginalized groups.
Mm-hmm.